Hey everybody, welcome. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I'm just getting back in town, so today's is gonna be really super chill, behind the scenes. I'm just gonna catch up on some orders, and I'm going to be making some new waist beads so I can add to my collection back there because it's getting a little low from all the pop-ups we've been doing. So I'm going to be trying to create maybe a new design or just trying to use up the bead mixes that I have over here on my cart. So come on in and join the room. Go ahead and tap the screen and let me know where you're from when you join. I love to hear from you. My name's Alicia, by the way. I'm the owner of Beaded and Balanced Jewelry. And I love making intentional jewelry. I love helping people get through their whatever it is they have going on, helping them heal, get past traumatic experiences. And that's why I started my business. I wanted to do that, and I needed a medium or something to help me help people. So one day I just started learning about waist beads. I bought waist beads. They helped me so much that I knew that this was going to be my product that's going to help me launch my business. And this was about 8 years ago. And today I'm still doing it. And I, feel like I'm really fulfilling my purpose in life by doing this. Even though I've been doing it 8 years, I'm still overly excited about my business. That's how I know that this is for me. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. Just making my waist beads. Let me know if you have any questions about waist beads or just jewelry or anything like that. Spirituality, anything about my business, let me know and I'll be happy to answer them. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. So what I'm doing now is, I don't even know what I'm doing now, y'all, for real. I got so much to do. I don't even know what to do first. I know that I need to be promoting. I've been working behind the scenes so much that it's really time for me to like pop out. I feel like it's a song or something. It's really time for me to pop out and really start promoting my business. I've been like behind the scenes working on my email, trying to like promote like in the back end. I'm like, Alicia, you gotta like just go live and just you did the work. Now it's time to promote. So I'll get caught up in the promotion. Hey D's, hands and are blessed. Hey sweetheart, thank you for the love. So I'm like, okay, it's time to get with it. So that's what I'm doing now, is doing that and trying to get out of that, because I could just stay in the back end forever. I don't really like to just be out in the open like that. So it's really easy for me to do marketing in the back end, work on my email, post. But as far as me being around people, going around, I'm an empath, and it takes a lot of energy for me to do it. Even after like this live, I'll probably go take a nap. Even if I'm on for like an hour. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. So what I've been working on in my business is just kind of not rebranding, but just kind of fixing my brand a little bit, making sure that I'm more automated a little bit and not where I have to go do everything every day, because it's stressing me out that I got to go post every day, send an email every day. So when I do work, I try to work smarter. So when I work, I'm scheduling posts. I'm not just posting right now. I'm taking these 7 posts and scheduling them out throughout the week. I'm really taking my email and scheduling out campaigns and making sure that, all the work that I do is actually, money generating tasks. That's what I be doing. So that's what I've been doing. So this is what I'm doing this is a money generating task. Going live, talking about my brand, meeting new people. And so that's what I'm doing. This is a money generating task, y'all. So let's talk about some of my new promos that I have. I have a 5 for 25 deal going on that you can get on while I'm live. And I also have a $10 live pull, and I do my live spiritual pulls on the weekend. So you pre-purchase a $10 pull, and on the weekends is when I will pull your energy, pull your jewelry. I think you can pick whether you want like a waist bead or an anklet or a bracelet, and then I'll go live during my weekend sessions, and I'll pull your jewelry. We'll talk about what it means, pick an anklet or a bracelet, and then I'll go live during my weekend sessions, and I'll pull your jewelry. We'll talk about what it means, pull your order. So you can do that, and then you can also do a 5 for 25. If you get the 5 for 25 while I'm live, then I will go ahead and pull your order right now. So just let me know if you're interested in any of this. You can also check out the link in the bio. You can go there. I have a bunch of fun digital products. Not fun, but also helpful. Like I have an affirmation workbook that'll help you learn how to write your own personal affirmations. And you can get the free version of that if you go to the link in the bio. It should pop right up on my website. I don't know what I can say on here, y'all. Or I think there's like a link in my link tree that'll take you right to the link. But I have that. I think here on my TikTok shop, there's a bunch of a few designs as well, but I don't have like those digital products because you can't get them there. But anyway, y'all, I have a bunch of fun. Everything has meaning. Fun products. Everything has meaning. They have purpose. They're here to help you with whatever energy you have. For example, let's talk about this one that's been really popular, y'all. This waist bead right here. Now, this is not even a collection piece. I haven't even had the opportunity to even like add this as a collection piece on my website. It's just I've been making it. I don't think I have. I've been making it, and like it's every time someone sees it on a pop-up, y'all, I can't even talk. Then this is like very popular. The colors with this butterfly, and it is pretty, but it definitely has meaning. So, you know, the butterfly to me represents like transformation, metamorphosis. So if you're looking for, a lot of people, especially my age, because I just turned 40, the big 40, right, are looking for reinvention. They want to reinvent themselves. They're looking for transformation. They're looking to get out of whatever rut they're in. And I really love the butterfly for that symbolism. Because, you know, with the butterfly, they start off as this sad old caterpillar. They go into their cocoon, which is what a lot of people sometimes you need to do. You need to go within yourself, take some quiet time, you know, get a little quiet and get a little deep, and then you come out this beautiful butterfly. And I love that, and I feel like waist beads really kind of help you on that journey, which is why I love the waist beads. So they're more than just really pretty jewelry that you wear around your waist. They are so much more, y'all, and I just really can't I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just so much more deeper. Thank you so much, 444. Does anybody have, oh Lord, are we there? Thank you, but I appreciate the gift, you know, but don't bring that energy here. I appreciate you though. And thank you for the love, 10,001. I don't know where somebody yesterday was on my live also, like asking crazy questions. And I'm not saying that if your son hasn't ate since yesterday, I'm sorry, but you could DM me if you want to. That might help. But like coming on the live like that is kind of a little bit disrespectful to me. But I definitely, want to see if I can help in another way. But don't come on my live. Hit me in the DM, please. So anyway, sorry y'all. But this energy right here is very popular. So also let's talk about the colors in this piece. And before I do that, let me say this, that this piece right here is something that you would get in like one of my surprise deals, like the $7 energy pool, or this is something that you'll probably get in the 5 for 25 because I have so much left as well. So let's talk about the color. So we have this pink and green, which is heart chakra colors. And in heart chakra colors is going to represent balance, harmony, love, money, prosperity. And the reason why I feel like that it represents all of those is because the balance and the harmony part. When you're at harmony, when you are balanced in your life, then you're kind of you're in this frequency where you attract the things that you want. You don't even have to do a whole lot of extra work to do it because you are balanced out in your life. You're not overdoing anything, you're not underdoing anything, and you're just at a peaceful space. And then you're able to focus on the things that you really need in your life. And I feel like that's when you're at that frequency where you really start manifesting and seeing all of the things that you really want. Like sometimes I notice, like when I'm in a really good space or I'm just at a harmony, I feel balanced, I'll like speak something or think of something, and I'll be like, it'll be a couple weeks later, maybe a couple days later, and I'll see it coming to fruition. And I really love that. And I always notice that. And I always try to like pinpoint like what's going on in my life, like what am I doing or what have I done, or just thinking about some of the things that I wrote in my journal that I wanted to see to come to fruition. And once I see it, I'm like, wow. And it be happening quicker than I think. I'd be like, dang, that was fast. Like it gets better and better, y'all. Like the more that I feel like that I'm in this space of peace and harmony. So that's that heart chakra energy that I really love. I'm a Libra, and I feel like that's like I don't know for sure, but I feel like that's my home chakra. I don't know if that's the right word. But the heart chakra is definitely one of my favorite chakras. So like this energy right here is where you get from that. And then you have the clear and the gold in there too. And what the clear and the gold is, the clear is for clearing out negative energy, you know, almost bringing yourself to balance and clearing out everything to where you get to a space where you can manifest. So long story short, clearing out negative energy is what the clear means. The gold represents prosperity. It also represents like being grounded, you know, and because the gold is a root chakra color. So it's that's that grounded, that's that physical, your physical body being nurtured and taken care of. So if your physical body's good, then that's like the very first thing you can do. If your physical body, you know, like you be going through some things, you think you're going through some things, and you get sick, and then nothing else matters but you taking care of yourself, right? Hey Carla, thank you so much for the heart post. Thank you so much. So you know, you be thinking all this stuff is going on, then you get sick, and only thing that matters is you taking care of your body, because you can't do anything else if you're not well, okay? So anyway, that's what that gold is. So gold, so prosperity is more than just money, okay? It's health and wellness as well, okay? It's mental clarity, you know, it's being able to just walk. Some people can't walk, you know, it's being able to talk and speak. Is so much more than just money. So that's where the gold comes from in this mix. So if you're interested in this mix, I don't have it as a single product. I haven't added it to my website yet, but this is something that you will get in some of my other products, like the 5 for $25 or the $7 pull. I also have like my mystery jar, which I think you can also get that in the TikTok shop too, which is a 30-day ritual jar, which you get 30 days of rituals or in affirmations. You pretty much pull out a piece of paper every day for 30 days, and it's going to give you a prompt. It may be a journal prompt. It may be telling you to go take a spiritual bath. It may be giving you a ritual, something quick that you can do to set your day. So it's 30 days of that. Then it's full of affirmation stickers, and it also has my products in it, which is you will get a waist bead. You can pick whether if you want a waist bead jar or a bracelet jar. And then so you get your jewelry. You also get some of my Goddess Magnet Attraction Oil as well. So like, I'm excited about the jar. I'm excited about all my new products. So like I was saying earlier, I've been in the background really working on the back end of my business. And so yeah, safe word is Wu-Tang. That's cute. Okay, so that's one energy. That's one example of a waist bead with purpose. So everything I make has meaning. And sometimes you can just be like, hey Alicia, you know, I really need this type of energy. Like I really feel like I'm just tired all the time. I really yeah, that's my giggle, right? You know, you can say I'm tired all the time. I just feel like I'm just drained. You know, my energy is drained. I'm tired. I don't really have the energy, you know, to take care of my kids, or I'm just depressed, whatever, right? And then you tell me that, and you know, I will listen very carefully, and then I will think, you too, thank you so much, Zach. I will tell you, okay, you know what, I feel like you may need this energy. Just by listening, it's more than just the words you say, it's how you say them. It's just the energy that you exude that I feel, because I'm such you're gonna keep making me giggle, stop. You know, because I'm such an empath, like I feel heavy. Like I've noticed that now that I'm 40. I keep saying that because I cannot believe I'm 40, y'all. But I really, you know myself so much, and like I know for sure that I'm an empath. I really feel everything, and it's tiring. But I understand it a little bit better now. So like, it's more than just you telling me. It's how you speak to me. It's the energy you exude that will quickly make me say, hey, you know what? I feel like you may need this black onyx in tiger's eye, or this blue and black onyx waist bead right here, because it has that black onyx and the black beads for protection, and then it has that blue right there that's going to help you be able, because maybe the blue you may need, maybe you're depressed because you don't know how to speak up for yourself, you don't know how to set boundaries, right? So you need this blue energy, which is throat chakra energy, can be throat chakra energy. It could also be third eye energy, which kind of could go hand in hand. So my energy is going to say you may need that. And then there's that gold again for prosperity. And remember, prosperity is more than just money. It's that wellness. It's that your physical body just being. So all three of these energies is maybe, I'll listen to what you say and I'll say that, and I love doing that too. But it do take a lot of energy. That's why I said, like, a lot of times after lives or after events, I end up like being tired for like a whole day. Like, takes so much sometimes. But anyway, y'all, so that's kind of what I do. I make jewelry with meaning and with purpose and intention. Of course, when you gift your jewelry, you activate the jewelry yourself, right? You want to activate your own jewelry. Of course, I'm going to activate it with my energy. But when you get it, then you have to go ahead and put your spin on it as well. So that could just be something quick. I mean, you can just already know when the waist bead I bought is going to be to help me go ahead and stay focused on getting this house for 2026. That's what the waist bead is. That's why I bought it. So you can already kind of have it activated, but you can definitely take a few minutes and really activate it. That could be just holding it in your hand and saying out loud what you want it to be quietly. That could be setting it on your altar or wherever your spiritual space is for a few days and putting a little petition under it, and then putting it on after that. That could be giving it to your grandma and putting it under her pillow, whatever the ritual could be. Grandma, can you put this under your pillow for a few days? Activate it for me. It could be holding it under an incense. It could be sitting it outside in the sun. It could be nothing. It could just be you mentally knowing that that's what this energy is for. And however you want to activate it. If you ever want me to go around, talk about a lot of ways you can activate your jewelry, we can definitely go down, because there's so many ways. Because it's really personal. It's not like nothing else but however you want it to be. And which is why I like spirituality over religion. You understand? So that's what we do. That's what you can do. So what I want to do today is, I do want to show you some of my pieces that I have available. Just want some back here and just talk about them a little bit. And I got to get some stuff made. And I'm only going to be on for a few minutes, and then I'm going to come back on later on tonight. So I just wanted to make sure I hopped on this morning a little bit so I can say hey. So let's talk about some of my new pieces that I have, or just some of these pieces on here. Let's see what we have. Okay, right here. This is our Prosperous Woman waist bead. This is one of our best sellers right here, right? So this has Aventurine crystals on it, gold and clear seed bead mix, and then it has these really cute pink faceted crystals. So this is called our Prosperous Woman waist bead. This is in our Firm and Align collection. You can see the collection on the link in the bio. I don't have the collection up yet in my TikTok shop, but this is called a Prosperous Woman waist bead. The name has evolved because me and my daughter, because we make, this is so popular, we made so many. We call it the pink and green prosperity. That's like our little code word when we need this made, but it's really called the Prosperous Woman waist bead. And let me see if I can read some things about the Prosperous Woman waist bead on the website. And I definitely could tell you a little bit about it while I'm getting there. So, I love Aventurine. I told you I'm a heart chakra girl, so you'll see a lot of heart chakra jewelry and pieces and just energy on my website, because I just love the heart chakra. So a lot of rose quartz, a lot of Aventurine, a lot of Unikite. I love Unikite as well. So you'll see a lot of that, but I remember when I created this piece, I really was just looking for another piece to offset. I had another heart chakra prosperity one. It was all green with these crystals and gold, but I wanted something different because that one was that's our #1 bestseller. We have sold so many of those. So I created this piece and fell in love with this as well because I wanted you guys to have another something different than that green one, or wanted you to have maybe a matching piece to the green one since everybody bought it. One second, y'all. Something different than that green one, or wanted you to have maybe a matching piece to the green one since everybody bought it. One second, y'all. Sorry about that. So I wanted you guys to have a matching piece. So I created this piece, and it's called the Prosperous Woman Waist Bead. Let me go to my website and read about it. And you can find it at I don't know. I gotta go read the rules, baby, because I do not know what I can say. You go to the link in the bio. And the website is pretty much what my business name is.com. So if you go to the top, you see it says Beaded and Balance, and you know what to add to the rest. Thank you so much, Phenomenal Key. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. You have an amazing day too. Yes. All right, so let me go to the website. I'm here. I got my laptop, but it's like, I can't, okay. Waist beads at the top when you go to the website. Let me just turn my camera around so you can see the website. And then we can just look at it together. I like to show my website. My daughter did my website, so I really love to show it off. I don't know what y'all about to see. I'm flipping this camera. I'm like, oh God. Okay, so here is my website. So what I did was click on Crystal Waist Beads for Healing. You can also, when you first come onto the website right here, you could just click Shop Beads. And so the beads are the jewelry, and the balance, that is my self-care products that I make. Like, y'all, oh yeah, I gotta make like my herbal tea, which I have not added yet. Y'all, I got some work. I told you I got work to do. But coming up is like my new signature herbal tea blend, Relax, Reset, and Recenter. So that would be on there. My shea butters that I make, they will be on there as well soon. But right now, it's my body oils are on there. And then I don't know what other so it also could be the digital products as well, but I don't want to go on a rabbit hole about that yet. I want to talk about the beads. Here's where you go to beads, and it should show like all of my jewelry if everything's on here correctly. So let's see if we can find the Prosperous Woman waist bead. It's also in the Affirm and Align collection. Okay, here we go. Prosperous Woman waist bead right here. And so you get variations. You can get the waist bead as a tie-on, or you can get the waist bead as with a clasp or an adjustable chain. No, just a clasp. I need to add the adjustable chain option on here, but that is I think I need to change some of them have an adjustable chain, some of them don't. If you want to request one, just let me know, and I'll just add one on there after you buy. But this is it, and you can choose your size 25 through 50. If you need a bigger size, you can just let me know and I'll accommodate. Up to 60 inches. Anything past 60, there's our charge. So let's see what it says. It says, a prosperous woman attracts at the highest form. She is full of gratitude for what she already has and is in flow to receive. Enhance your energy and awaken your heart chakra with our Prosperous Woman Aventurine waist bead. The crystal attracts positive energy while the waist bead brings balance to your body and soul. Perfect for the woman who wants to attract abundance and prosperity. Get yours now. The waist bead is made with green Aventurine gemstone chips, gold and clear glass seed beads, and pinkish faceted acrylic beads. All beads and string and the materials are top quality and made to last. That's fact. So this is the one. I love this one. Prosperous Woman waist bead right here. Now, These also could possibly be in your 5 for 25. It could also be in your jewelry pool if I feel like this is the energy that you need. So this is just an example of one of our waist beads. Now this one right here that I have in hand, it's made with stretch cord. It has elastic string. You should be able to choose. Why is it not giving me? I might need to fix this because it should have a tie-on option. I might get my daughter on here to fix this in a little bit. She needs something to do anyway because it's summer and she's just like doom scrolling back there. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. We're going to clean out this closet today and she going to work on this website a little bit with me. Anyway, you should be able to choose, like, it should be able to say stretch tie on, stretch plus clasp, stretch plus adjustable chain. And then if you want it to not stretch and you want to add a clasp, then you will choose wire with the clasp because I use a strong wire string to add a clasp to the waist beads. Or if you want it to not stretch but you want to tie on, you would choose nylon tie on. So this right here is the stretch tie on. I use a premium stretch cord. I've been using it for 8+ years. There is one more type string that I do like, but I still like this better. Like I forgot what type of stretchy cord it is. It's really strong too. So like if I ever evolve, I do know what I want to evolve. But this right here is still working. You know, like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I love this string. And when you get the waist bead, it'll have a slip knot like this. And then the other end will just be just a knot at the end. It will be just a little piece of string on the end like this. Let me turn it back around so you can see. Now that we done looked at the website. Flip the camera, hey. Back around so you can see. Now that we done looked at the website. Flip the camera, hey. Okay, so like I was saying, it'll have these two ends. So what you would do is just pull. It's a lot of string on here, so you will just pull the slip knot like that. Pull, and it'll just come untied. Then this will be 50 inches, so you can either choose your size or you can adjust. So let's say your waist is 50 inches. You would just wrap it around your waist. I do send tie-on instructions. Let's see if I have any right here in my face I could show you guys. But I also have on my YouTube where you could go watch me tie on as well. I have a bunch, maybe like 3 on there. But I also just suggest that you tie a slip knot or whatever knot you choose to tie. Make sure that each knot you have to tie at least 3 to 5 knots. And then each knot, make sure it's tight. And then you tie over that knot and make sure that's tight, and you pull. And you don't ever cut until you know for sure that your knot is secure. That's always my thing when I'm tying on waist beads, like at events. I always make sure that I do that before I cut, because I would hate for like somebody to walk away and the beads drop or just anything crazy. So I always make sure that I have really good secure knots and everything is good in place. I'll tug, pull, and then I'll cut. So that's what you'll do with the stretch cord. So yeah, this is the Prosperous Woman waist bead. Let me see if I can show you guys another bestseller real quick. And shout out to my daughter Millie, she has a very good eye in designing. Every time I ask her to design jewelry for me, it always sells. Like, and it's always very pretty. It's always just beautiful. So hey Jacob, thank you so much. So that was the Prosperous Woman waist bead. We did look at the butterfly. I do need to name this one. I do need to name it. I don't know. What did I say? Like reinvent yourself? Like maybe it needs to kind of sound like something about reinventing yourself, since that is like an energy a lot of people want. So I'm going to be thinking about that. If you guys have any like suggestions of what I could name this butterfly waist bead. Y'all see where's the butterfly? Where? I will say that it is supposed to be more than one butterfly on here. That's like my daughter cutting corners, because I'm like, why is it only one butterfly? Let me show you guys what she is only putting one butterfly on these things. I'm gonna talk to her about it. You know what, she actually may be doing what she's supposed to, because we don't have a lot of butterflies. So what I probably told her to do was, hey Millie, I need you to make me like 5 of the butterfly waist beads. She probably counted that we only maybe had a few, and she maybe just made it like that, which will still make it cute because you can just make sure the butterfly is in the front. But technically, I'd like for the design to have like 3 to 5. So maybe that's what she did because she's really smart and resourceful. She's like my little sidekick in my business, so that's probably why she did that. But anyway, I need a name for this one too. So if you guys have any suggestions, you can let me know. You can DM me as well if you think of something later. So the next one I want to show you guys. Let me see. Put the Prosperous Woman back. All right, where were you at, Prosperous Woman? She's probably right here. Okay, so here is the Opalite and Pearl one. Another bestseller. Really sells really good. I love this one too. This is a design, and I actually may retire this. Some of my designs are going to have to be retired anyway because like some of the beads I were using came from Joann's. Not a lot, but like these, I'm gonna show you like these green beads right here. These little minty green beads. I have not been able to find them anywhere but at Joann's. But I know Joann's was getting them from somewhere. So I have to like go on a deep dive and see if they need to be exactly this green. Because there's so many different variations, but I need to look like that. So like I'm gonna have to go on a little deep dive hunt, like maybe on like overseas and see if I can find that green. Because I got a lot of my designs with that green. So since they shut down, I gotta figure that may be it. I might have to like revamp the design with something else. But anyway, this is the Opalite and Pearl. This is a new beginnings, almost similar to the energy from the butterfly one I just showed you, but this is new beginnings, right? So similar, but not quite like reinventing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you for the follow. So the Opalite and Pearl. So you have the clear, so clearing away all the negative energy in your life, getting rid of all the things that you don't, getting rid of all of the things that you don't want in your life so you can make room for the things that's new and improved. So that's the clear, and that's that Opalite energy. Opalite is like, kind of like new beginnings, starting over. What is another good Opalite energy? Anyway, we got Pearl. That's another new beginning. That's June. That's also a June, I think, Gemini or Cancer. I know it's a June birth, maybe just June birthstone and not like a actual zodiac crystal. But we have this energy with the pink. That's that heart chakra energy for the pink. So, you know, like I said, balance and harmony, new beginnings. You got to be you want to be at a good space when I feel like that if you already in your mind know that it's time for a new beginning, because sometimes it's forced. Sometimes a new beginning happens and you don't really plan it. It just happens and you just kind of got to go with the flow, right? Things shift in your life. You go through shifts. And it could just be one thing that happened in your life. Then the next day, your whole life has just changed. You know what I'm saying? So you could either plan that new beginning, or you just may have to be able to ease your way through that shift. You know what I'm saying? So balance and harmony, and also self-love is something you're going to need while you're going through that shift, right? So that's why I got that pink in this right here. So let's see if we can find the Opalite and Pearl here. I don't know what's on my TikTok shop, y'all. When TikTok shop first I was having trouble adding, like a couple years ago when I was adding stuff to my to the TikTok shop, they would like decline like all of my stuff. So I don't know what's on here anymore. Okay, here is the Opalite and Pearl. This actually should be an Affirm and Align collection, so I might need to switch that up. But here, let me turn my camera around and show you guys the Opalite and Pearl on the link. Let me bring this down a little bit. I can't see. Can y'all see? There it goes. So that's the Opalite and Pearl right here on the left. And this also is something that you guys could definitely get for the 5 for $25. Let me know if you're interested in the 5 for $25 while I'm live, and I can pull your order right now, and I'll probably can ship it either in the morning or this evening. So that's the Opalite and Pearl. Now, my daughter, Millie, my youngest daughter, designed this design. It's evolved a little bit, but pretty much this is her design. When I say it evolved, like I think the pink beads, we used to use a different color pink bead, and then we ended up using these rose color beads just to kind of make it a little better. But shout out to her for this beautiful design. So okay, you see on here the variations are a little different. So you see the tie on. So I did this different. I be working, trying to like figure out how to do the variations for the waist bead, because I want it to be definitely easier for you to Lord have mercy. I wanted to get it to be easier for you to shop. So I got this variation where you can your tie on. So like I said, it's an adjustable if you choose a tie on, right? So you can just choose a medium or a small. So a small tie on will be between 25 and 32 inches. So you still can adjust if you need to. But if your waist is 32 inches, you could just get the small tie on. And so I tried that. And then with the adjustable chain, I have trying to get this part to go down, not that part. With the adjustable chain, same thing. You can choose it'll adjust between 25 and 32 inches. So you know that if you have a smaller waist, but you want it to hang a little bit on your hips, you can adjust the waist bead like that. So I have that, and then extra large. So why don't I have, I got 4. Okay, I do. I have 4 tie-ons for 2 adjustable chains. Small, medium, large, 4 adjustable clasp. So why I don't have, okay, here's nylon. Y'all might need to go in here. What I want to know, I like to have if some people may not want the adjustable clasp. They just want the clasp. So that should be on here too, y'all. But anyway, I'm glad that I actually, I'm looking at this, because I do need to go in and like revamp my website. Y'all, being a business owner is so much work. It takes a lot of work, and a lot of times, it's just you doing it. Every now and then I'll delegate tasks to different people, but most of the time it's just me. So I'm glad that I'm on here. So that's the Opalite and Pearl waist bead, which is this one right here. And so this one right here is another one that's still on stretch cord too. I'm gonna show you guys the one with the nylon tie on. Let me see. Flip the camera. Peace, y'all. All right, so that's the Opalite and Pearl. Now, let me see what's next. Oh, let me show you guys. Do I have an amethyst and carnelian? Yeah. So this is this is called the amethyst and carnelian waist bead right here. Another bestseller. I think I have about one. Okay, so the bestsellers are the Prosperous Woman, the Green Prosperity, the Opalite Pearl. That's 3. This is another bestseller, 4. And then I think the Black Onyx and Tiger's Eye, like that Affirm and Align collection, are pretty much all of my crystal waist bead bestsellers. I think that's what I just made that collection into that. And then I don't know how long I'm gonna keep that collection up, because I'm learning. Like I said, I've been working in the back end of my business, so I'm learning about making things about scarcity. Where, like with McDonald's and the McRib, if that's an example, how it's only up, they only have it like once or 2 months out of the year. So yeah, 2 months out of the year, they only bring it back. So then they probably sell so many. And same thing like that, they got the crispy chicken strips out, and they'll only be up for maybe the summer or for a couple weeks or months, and then they gone. So I gotta like work on doing that, because like where it's only available, a certain amount of time. But yeah, so the Firm and Line collection are my best sellers. So some new designs that I really love. Some are downstairs. Let me see. So, okay, so these blue beads, one of them I'm wearing. I can't show you because it's only one. But it's pretty much this blue bead. You see this blue bead? The whole waist bead is the blue bead, except it's like blue and gold all the way through. And it is fire. So I think that's going to be a new piece. And then this is another maybe piece that I think I showed this earlier, but I have a bunch of these blue beads. So I've been trying to create designs with this blue bead. So if you ever want to custom order with these blue beads, let me know. So how I got the blue beads is from that viral bracelet that went viral back in November, and we sold like 3-something thousand of them. So I ordered a lot of the blue beads in bulk, and I still have a lot left. So I have a lot of designs with the blue beads, and then I also have these really pretty iridescent beads right here. Some new designs. Now these are not collection pieces, but they are pieces that you'll get in like our surprise deals, like the 5 for $25 or the $7 or $10 jewelry pull. I think I also have a $7 deal as well on there, where you'll get a mystery or a surprise, but you have to go to the link in the bio, because I don't know, it may be in the TikTok shop, but they're kind of funny about mystery and surprise stuff, so it may be worded a little different. I'm not sure, but definitely check out my promos. You also can join the email list. Go to the link in the bio, join my email list. And then once you go through it'll send you like a discount. I don't know if it's 15 or 20% or maybe like $10. It's I think a nice discount. So you can get that as well. And also just to support, you can just tap the screen, give me a follow. And y'all, please subscribe to my YouTube. I am at 470 subscribers on YouTube. So like I'm trying to get to 500. So you can go to my YouTube and subscribe, please. I do have more I got like probably like a month worth of content that I need to upload from all my past events. So it's a lot of fun videos that's going to be coming up as soon as I can sit down and like get some editing done. So I'm excited about that. Definitely, so you can do that. What else was I going to tell you? Because I got to hop off of here for a little bit. Yeah, get that free workbook. The promo 5 for $25, the $10 jewelry pull. I'll do them on the weekends. It's so much I got going on. Oh, the giveaway. So we had a giveaway for April and May, and so I still have to draw a name. I haven't done it. I was supposed to have done it June the 1st, but it's been a busy time. I've been traveling and having a lot of pop-up events, so I haven't got the opportunity to get the bag the way I wanted. So I haven't drew a name, but I do have the bag. And first thing I need to do is decorate the bag, so it has my logo on it. So my idea was to like bedazzle it around, and I have not done it. But today is getting done. I don't know. I got a glue gun. Something's gonna get on here, or I don't know if I'm gonna put some glitter around it, but I really want to decorate the bag. And then I'm just gonna fill the bag up with a bunch of goodies that you'll get some jewelry. Maybe like some of my new products, like I have a new black soap cleanser. I gotta come back live and show you some of my Balance products, like I have back here on this shelf right here. I have some shea butter, black soap cleanser. I got some of my 30-day ritual jars. And I also have some of my tea blends. Those are my new products that I haven't really, they're new. So I haven't really been promoting or adding them to my website. So I can get that done this week now that I'm back in town. So I do have to get ready for the giveaway. I will be doing more giveaways. So be sure that you follow me. You could, the best way is to get on my email list. That's where I update first, which you can just go to either go to my website and wait for any pop-up. Like if you get the free workbook, that'll add you to my email list. And then I think after that, it may be another pop-up where you can get the ritual guide or something like that. So anyway, or you can just go to my link tree and you can find the sign up for my email link, or you could just email me or DM me your email and I'll add you to the list, and you'll get a bunch of updates about the giveaways that I love to do. I love to do giveaways. When I first started, I was doing a lot of them, right? And people were like joining. And then like after I got really busy, and after the fact, and then I was like, okay guys, it's time to do some giveaways. So I was trying to do giveaways, and I don't know, like people wasn't really joining the giveaways. So I felt I would be like, dang, I can't even give nothing away. So I'm trying to do them differently as well, but still where I want the right people to get it, and I want to make sure that it's a balanced out. Like, hey, you do something for me, I do something for you. And you don't got to do much. Just sign up for the email or whatever it says. You like or follow, whatever. I try not to have too much, but I'm trying to figure out different ways to do giveaways, and just really, make people smile. So I'm trying to figure out different ways to do it, y'all. So I tried it that way, where you sign up on my website. And that did really good. At first it was slow. That's why I had to go 2 months, because the first month nobody signed up. But it was because of the way I had it, the email set up. So I fixed it to where you don't really have to go in and then confirm the email. You sign up. But you do have to sign up and, make sure you fill out the right information. So once I fixed that, I had more people sign up, because I guess a lot of the confirmation was probably going into spam and people wasn't confirming. So now that I did that, I'm trying to think up another giveaway, but a little different. Or what else could I give away? Like, I did give away a ritual jar already. Did I give away a ritual jar? Maybe that's the next giveaway. I think the next giveaway is the ritual jar. But I will be doing a giveaway soon. So make sure you get on the email list. If anything, give me a follow on YouTube, and here on TikTok will be wonderful. So thank you for joining me, y'all. My name is Alicia again. I appreciate you checking in with me and vibing with me as I'm trying to get myself back together from this trip. We went to Chicago last week, and so we just got back yesterday. So I'm trying to get back in my work groove. So I appreciate you guys. I am going to be going live more like I used to a couple years ago. So I'm excited for you to join me and learn more all about my business. So peace. Bye.